This is an evaluation of a gaming software found on the Sesame Street website that is age appropriate for 2.5 to 5-year-olds. The name of this game is called Family Food. As soon as you click on the game, the characters begin to give you verbal instructions on how to play the game.
The educators need to either have a laptop or desktop, and they either need to have speakers or headphones so children can properly engage in this game.
Curly Bear can't wait to see what we'll make.
Okay, our hands are clean, our aprons are on, so let's get cooking. Today, we're making smoothies. Please help us pick the ingredients. First, let's choose something from the shelf. Move your star to any of the foods on the shelf and click. Banana, orange.
The preschool years are a crucial time in children's lives to learn about healthy habits. By giving preschools lessons related to healthy eating, this can promote having an active lifestyle as well as proper hygiene. By giving children these experiences, it can help children to get to talking about real-life experience that they have at home or within the classroom.
Oats. Totally tasty.
Oats! Oats are delicious in porridge and lots of other things too.
Now let's add it to our recipe. To add the oats, move them back and forth over the blender.
If you get stuck, there are yellow stars to aid you into figuring out what to do next.
Ooh, that looks good.
Let's choose another healthy and delicious food to add to our recipe.
Next, let's choose something from the refrigerator.
The layout of the software is pretty straightforward. Once you click on the game, it starts giving you verbal instructions. Although it doesn't allow you to give you an option to pause or turn off the sound, and you can't pick the different food that you want to cook or the difficulty that you want to play at. Children can favorite it so they can come back to it and play it later. The graphics that are part of this game are meaningful and creative. There's lots of positive feedback. There's no right or wrong answer. There's lots of good job remarks.
Food to add to our recipe.
Okay, now let's choose something from the freezer. Okay, move your star to any of the foods in the freezer and click. Carrots. Spinach. Ooh, that looks good.
Baby Bear used to think he didn't like spinach, but then he tried it, and now he can't get enough of
The
it.
navigation of this software is in a linear sequence. The sequence is forward or backward on a straight line. What that means is there are no links or pathways that connect one portion of the game to another.
Don't forget, if you get stuck, the yellow stars are there to guide you. Throughout the game, as you have noticed, the user will only be interacting with the mouse. There are no keyboard commands needed.
You may have noticed that on the right side of the screen, in a green box, there are lots of parent tips for parents to read about healthy eating.
Oh.
These smoothies look delicious. And they're full of healthy foods to give us energy for our day.
And they were fun to make together. Thank you so much for your help. You can come and cook with us anytime.
Yes, thank you for helping. Curly Bear, what do you say? Nom, nom, nom. Yummy! All right.
Bon appetit.
Here is a quick look on how the rest of the game plays out.
Good to see you again.
Hello there, Papa Bear here.
It's our turn to cook for our Happy Bear family.
Mama Bear and Curly Bear can't wait to see what we make.
At the beginning of this tutorial, the gamer got the chance to make a milkshake. After completing this task, they have an option to either exit or continue playing. If they choose to continue playing, they have a chance to make burritos, salad, and or stew. Earlier in this tutorial, the game is focused for children aged 2.5 to 5 years. Research has shown the following. The software program is developmentally appropriate for 2.5 to 5 years of age because it includes everyday objects such as the food, the blender, the plates, and it imitates family activities such as a lunch, a dinner, or a breakfast that a family might sit down and eat together. It talks about the actions of others, and It delights in wordplay, creating silly languages, and recognizes humor. It also understands the sequence of daily events, as it asks one of the characters to set the table before they are able to eat the meal. It is seen to be developmentally appropriate for children 2.5 to 5 years of age to help in preparing meals, such as dumping pre-measured ingredients, washing vegetables, and setting the table, as it is seen similarly in this game. Generally likes to do what the parent or teacher requests. Also, it is deemed developmentally appropriate for children to make breakfast and lunch and or dinner and carry out family routines and chores, and is usually helpful and cooperative. The overall integration of this software into an early childhood setting may be easy. All you need is an audio output. We recommend headphones so the sound doesn't disturb the other children performing their tasks. Also, it is important to address the silly language that is used in the game, and mention that since it is based on cartoons, being Sesame Street, that it is not the correct way of pronouncing those words. Other than that, have fun with the silly language.
We love food from the Wood Witch and the Fleaza!